Hunger Games is undoubtedly one of the most impactful and acclaimed sagas of our time. While the story revolves around the journey of Katniss Everdeen, it often doesn't clarify how the other districts of Panem lived and what their functions were. In this video, we will delve deep into the secrets of the 13 districts, revealing the details that the movies did not show. Come discover the crucial role of each district and understand how they fit into the complex structure of this dystopian universe. You are on the Nerd Genetics channel, and I'm very happy that you're here. Did you know that Panem comes from a Latin expression meaning bread in circuses? This place emerged after the world was practically destroyed and is located in North America. In Panem, each district has a specific heavy workload to keep the capital supplied. Let's take a look at what each of the 13 districts actually does there. District 1 is the District of Luxury in Panem. They are responsible for producing all luxury items that go to the capital. This district is full of precious metal mines and is home to diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires. It's the richest district in Panem, so the people there don't go hungry and live in great comfort. Many work as jewelers, caring for jewelry, perfumers creating cosmetics, and stylists who excel in clothing. Goldsmiths also play an important role dealing with gold. People of District 1 dress much better than those from other districts. Even the names of children refer to luxury. Additionally, this district has an academy that trains children and youth for the Hunger Games, which is why they are known as career tributes. These tributes train all their lives to compete in the games and volunteer to participate. You can't your chain day in guys. This happens in the richer districts like District 1, and the children there think it's an honor to enter this deadly competition. Famous characters from this district include Glimmer and Marvel, so you can see that District 1 is truly a place where luxury and preparation for the Hunger Games go hand in hand. Now, District 2 is responsible for manufacturing weapons and overseeing construction in Panem. They produce all the nation's weaponry and are also one of the richest districts. Despite being one of the smallest in area, District 2 has the second largest population in Panem. Many peacekeepers come from there, which makes sense as most people work as builders, blacksmiths, concrete workers, and miners. Like District 1, they are also famous for their career tributes. The people here are trained from an early age and specialize in mining and stone cutting. They are fiercely loyal to the capital and did not join the rebels during the uprisings. District 2 even has a military base located where an old mountain once stood. Some of the famous characters from this district are Clove and Cato. They show well how strong and dedicated District 2 is to the capital. District 3 is the heart of technology in Panem. Thanks to them, the country is technologically advanced. They are masters of computing, constantly creating and developing new technologies. The people here are skilled at hacking systems, modifying bombs, and reconfiguring drones. However, living conditions there are very poor. Many work as engineers, electronics technicians, and inventors, always seeking new solutions and innovations. Among the famous tributes of District 3 are BT and Wyres, who joined the Rebels Alliance. Despite the hardships, District 3 is essential for Panem's technological development. District 4 is responsible for everything that comes from the sea in Panem. They are masters of fishing and command boats to ensure the capital receives a constant supply of fresh seafood. The people here dress in shades of blue and green, right in the maritime vibe. Even their bread is green because they mix algae into the recipe. There isn't much hunger there because they have access to many resources from the sea. District 4 is also known for having many volunteers in the Hunger Games, like Mags and Finnick. The tributes here have a special advantage: their fishing skills and ability to make nets with natural materials from the arena. Because of this, they always stand out in the competitions. District 5 is the heart of electricity in Panem. They are responsible for generating energy for the entire country, with specialized personnel in power plants, geologists, and system analysts. There isn't much detailed information about this district, but it seems that they did not have significant involvement with the rebels during historical events. They keep the energy flowing and are crucial to Panem's operation. District 6 specializes in transportation in Panem, responsible for developing transportation systems for the entire country. However, curiously, they cannot use the transports they build themselves. There isn't much detailed information about this district, but there are reports that the tributes from this district use morphine in large quantities, and many end up developing addictions after the Hunger Games. One of the known tributes from this district is Titus, who became infamous for consuming human flesh in the arena. District 7 is the heart of the timber industry in Panem. They are responsible for supplying all the wood needed for the capital, and are known for their exceptional skills in manually cutting trees and working with wood in general. This district has a vast forest where loggers, furniture makers, carpenters, and paper producers work. Unfortunately, it is a very poor district with reports of child labor. The tributes from District 7 are Blight and Johanna. known for their skill in handling axes, which gives them a significant advantage in the Hunger Games. District 8 specializes in the textile industry in Panem, responsible for manufacturing clothes and fabrics for the capital. They have factories that produce everything from clothes to uniforms for the peacekeepers. In the district, we find skilled seamstresses and specialized weavers. Because of the factories, District 8 doesn't have a very pleasant appearance and faces quite modest living conditions. It is known to be one of the poorest districts in Panem. It's worth mentioning that President Paler, who took over after the fall of Snow and Coin, is from this district. District 9 specializes in grain production in Panem. There are many factories dedicated to processing these grains, as well as extensive farms and farmers working the land. Despite its importance in Panem's food production, District 9 does not have as large a population as other districts. It is often mentioned as one of the less talked about and explored districts in Panem. District 10 is dedicated to livestock farming in Panem, responsible for all cattle breeding and slaughter. The inhabitants of this district often dress in cowboy style, reflecting their rural and farming work. With a strong presence of butchers and farmers, District 10 is known for its skills with blades and work tools. Despite its importance in food production, it is considered one of the poorest districts in Panem. District 11 is dedicated to agriculture in Panem, with a primary focus on varied crops such as wheat, fruit orchards, cotton, and other plantations. Although District 9 handles grains, District 11 stands out for its comprehensive agricultural production. It is one of the poorest districts in Panem, where practically all production is destined for the capital. The inhabitants of this district are not allowed to consume the food they grow under penalty of severe punishment by the capital, which exercises strict control due to the district's economic importance. Unfortunately, the peacekeepers in this district are known to be more violent. The local population is described as having darker skin, and men develop strong muscles due to heavy work in the fields. The territory is protected by barbed wire and metal plates to prevent residents from digging under the barriers. Among the famous tributes from District 11 are Rue and Thresh, who left their marks on the Hunger Games. District 12 is one of the most famous in Panem, mainly because the protagonist, Katniss Everdeen, lived there, specialized in coal mining. District 12 is also one of the poorest districts in all of Panem, with many mountains housing the mines. Before its destruction, the district was divided into 4 parts: the village, commerce, the black market, and the victor's village. The district was monitored by fences, allegedly active 24 hours a day, but Katniss could identify when they were off by the sound they emitted. For a long time, District 12 had no winners in the Hunger Games and was often the subject of jokes, always being one of the first to lose. However, there were memorable winners like Lucy Gray, whose story unfortunately was forgotten, and the duo of Katniss and Peeta. The district was devastated by bombs during the conflicts. District 13 was specialized in nuclear energy before the Dark Days and the devastating war that completely destroyed it, making it uninhabitable due to bombs. After these events, District 13 negotiated an agreement with the capital to be left in peace and forgotten, taking refuge underground. The capital feared District 13 because of its nuclear energy capabilities, fearing they could develop nuclear weapons capable of destroying the capital. However, the district faced an epidemic that resulted in the deaths of many of its inhabitants, becoming one of the most affected districts. Due to its situation, District 13 accepted refugees for reproduction and maintained a strict routine. They were likely the only district to never participate in the Hunger Games due to the previous agreement with the capital, established before the games began. President Coin, a central figure in the events following the war, was from District 13, and thus we have explored the 13 districts of Panem, each with its unique function and crucial role in the story of the Hunger Games. Which district is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. This franchise not only transports us to a breathtaking dystopian world, but also makes us reflect on issues of power, control, and resistance. The Hunger Games remains one of the most impactful sagas in literature and cinema, showing how courage and hope can flourish even in the darkest moments.